kids, in this video, magfo-focus tayo sa factoring difference of two squares. Okay, so let's start with the definition of terms. Pag sinabi nating squares, it is the product of a number multiplied to itself. Pag sinabi naman natin difference, it means subtraction, it means minus. Okay, so pag sinabi nating perfect square numbers, it is an integer that is the square of an integer. Ibig sabihin, kapag ang number minultiply natin sa number, yung sagot nun is a perfect square number. Example natin dito, we have 1 times 1. So 1 minultiply natin sa sarili niya, which is 1. The answer is 1. 1 is a perfect square number. 2 times 2, ang 2 minultiply natin sa sarili niya, so the answer is 4. 4 is a perfect square number. So as a student, you have to familiarize or even memorize these numbers kasi napaka-importante nito, especially sa mga next lessons ninyo in mathematics. So you have to familiarize or memorize these numbers. So we have 3 times 3, the answer is 9. 4 times 4 is equal to 16. 5 times 5 is equal to 25. 6 times 6 is equal to 36. We have 49, 64, 81, 100, 121, 144. We have 169 and 196 and 225. So you have to familiarize these perfect square numbers. So kung mag-memorize lang kayo, tatandaan nyo lang. Example, 7, the answer is 49. Kapag 9, the answer is 81. 11, 121. So ganun lang kadali para hindi na kayo mahirapan. Okay, so let's have an example. Here, ito yung magiging setup natin. So we have a squared minus b squared. So kapag ang given natin is a variable, dapat we have to make sure that the exponent is an even number para masabi natin siyang perfect square. Okay, so we have here 2, it's an even number, therefore it's a perfect square. So dapat yung a natin is a perfect square and yung b natin is a perfect square. So as you observe, it is separated by minus sign kasi nga we're talking about the difference. Ibig sabihin minus. So dapat ito yung magiging setup ng ating given. Okay, para makuha yung factors niya na gagawin natin, we have to create a parenthesis, dalawang parenthesis wherein ang ilalagay natin sa loob ng isang parenthesis is a plus sign, yung sa isang parenthesis natin is minus sign. So pwedeng minus dito, pwedeng plus dito. Okay, so ang ilalagay naman natin sa first term ng bawat parenthesis natin is the square root of the first term. Ito, dapat kung ano yung square root ng ating first term. So in this case, a squared, the square root is a. So I put a in the first term of each parenthesis, dito at saka dito. Next naman is, what is the square root of b squared? So the answer is b. So ilalagay natin siya dito sa second term ng bawat parenthesis natin. So ito yung magiging setup natin or magiging basis natin para makuha yung factors ng difference of two squares. So let's have an example. We have here 36x squared minus 25. So first thing you have to do is to determine if 36 at saka 25 is a perfect square number. Tignan nyo dito sa ating provided box kung nandito yung number na 36 at 25. So dito we have 36 and then we have 25. So it's a perfect square. Tignan mo rin yung exponent ng ating variable kapag even. It's a perfect square. So we have here x raised to 2 or x squared. So it's an even, therefore it's a perfect square. So ang gagawin natin, we have to create a parenthesis wherein sa loob ng parenthesis naglalagay tayo ng plus at saka minus sign. Or depende sa inyo kung minus yung mauna or plus yung pangalawa. Walang problema, yun siya. Next natin, we have to get the square root of the first term. So the square root of 36 is, dito natin titignan. So we have 6. Then the square root of x squared is x. Ayan. So we have to put 6x to the first term of our parenthesis. So dito natin siya ilalagay. Ayan. Then dito natin ilalagay. Next natin, para makuha natin yung second blanks natin, we have to get the square root of 25. So tignan natin dito, we have 25. So that is 5. So we have to put 5 in the blanks. So ito yung mangyari. Ayan. So we have 6x plus 5 times 6x minus 5. So therefore, the factors of 36x squared minus 25 is the quantity of 6x plus 5 times the quantity of 6x minus 5. Okay. Another example tayo, we have 16g squared minus 144. Una natin gagawin, create tayo ng dalawang parentheses. plus yung nasa loob ng isang parentheses at yung sa kabila naman is minus. Next, we have to get the square root of our first term, 16g squared. So 16, we have 4. So 4g, yan, ilalagay natin sa first term ng bawat parentheses natin. Then next is 144. Saan dito si 144? Ito. So we have 12. So ilalagay natin si 12 sa pangalawang blanks natin. Ayan. So therefore, the factors of 16g squared minus 144 is 4g plus 12 times the quantity of 4g minus 12. Okay, so ganun ng kadali. Next example tayo, we have 225 f squared g squared minus 1. So we have to determine if it is a perfect square. So 225 nandito siya, then we have 1 nandito. The exponent of our variables is even. Okay, so it's a perfect square. Next, gagawa tayo ng dalawang parentheses, plus sign yung nasa loob ng isa, minus sign yung nasa loob ng isa. So next natin gagawin, we have to get the square root of the first term. So the square root of 225 is 15. Dito tayo titingin, 15. The square root of f squared is f. The square root of g squared is g. So ngayon ilalagay natin siya sa first term ng bawat parentheses. We have 15fg. Dito din 15fg. Okay. Next is we have to get the square root of the second term, which is 1. So the square root of 1 is, we have 1. Next, ilalagay natin si 1 doon sa pangalawang blanks natin. Ayan. So therefore, the factors of 225 f squared g squared minus 1 is the quantity of 15fg plus 1 times the quantity of 15fg minus 1. Okay. So ganun na siya kadali. We have to factor difference of two squares. So I hope may natutunan kayo. That ends my video. Again, my name is Teacher Ken. See you to my next video. Bye!